loving. I don't understand them. They used to be so nice.
Milkshake.
Morris, would you get up?
Just shaved 4.5 seconds off the world's record time.
Morris, please. You're gonna get me fired.
I want to kiss your ear off. Every time I see you with your hair pulled back like that, I'm like to bust or something. You know, your National Honor Society pins on crooked there. Come on, I'm just trying to help you out.
You just think about one thing, and Miss French is gonna come along and she's gonna absolutely assassinate me.
You know, they think if you wear the pin crooked like that, it's a sign of disrespect or something. Oh, by the way, did I mention that I was, starting on Friday?
Starting what?
Big game against Kobe High. Me and Parati, one-on-one.
Parati?
Yeah, he's their big man, all city last year. Don't worry, I'll eat him up. Can you get off on Friday?
No, nobody can get off. It's too close to Christmas.
Great.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure, I know.
I'm very proud of you.
You want to let home bird brain?
No, thanks. I think I better go help my sister with the shopping.
Hey, we'll see if she can buy you a new set shot.
Whoa! Well, if they ever start selling those things, young man, I'm sure she'll be first online.
Uh-oh.
Hey, and you better be second, buddy.
Get out of here.
So I actually saved $2.13 right there. Hey, Noni.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, day-old bread must be a real godsend. You must have over $100 socked away by now.
I saved over $100 2 weeks ago.
Oh, the extra.
What?
The extra. You see, whenever Mom used to save money by shopping or something like that, she used to call that money, the extra. Maybe you're gonna be like her.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I know it.
Look, if I didn't do it...
I know it. I know it. I personally can't save money. I don't know what I'm gonna get people for Christmas.
You mean Julie Sutton?
No, just my immense circle of friends.
Pass the butter ball.
White shirt. My poor old white shirt. What you gonna do now, old white shirt? What you gonna do?
Expression is the need of my soul. I was once a verse libre bard, but I died, and my soul went into the body of a cockroach. It has given me a new outlook upon life. I see things from the underside now. Archie is a communicator. He has no choice but to communicate.
Yeah, like when you know your teeth are gonna fall out, but you brush them anyway.
Sounds very confusing. But perhaps the essence of life is confusions. Mary Beth.
Well, right is right and wrong is wrong. I mean, people have obligations. We go to church so we know the difference between right and wrong.
I don't think it has anything to do with right or wrong.
Well, everything has to do with right and wrong.
Marvin Chalupka?
What?
Well, a long time ago, I knew this boy named Marvin Chalupka. He used to always wear vests and carry bread crust in his pockets, and everybody said he was very smart. Anyway, got killed in the Crenshaw Gas Company explosion in 1944. It's over there on East 63rd in St. Clair. He was waving to me at the time. He wasn't a bad boy. Now, you tell me the right or wrong involved there. He was only 9 years old.
Mary Beth? Justice and injustice, beauty and ugliness, joy and sorrow. That may just be why anybody writes, to tell about being human, what it is to be alive and full of confusing feelings. We are, each of us, miracles of creation, and we will never be duplicated. We must not pull away from the business of living.
I'm starting on Friday.
Say which boy?
I'm starting a big basketball game on Friday against Colby High. I never started a game before.
Well, good for you, son. Good for you.
Thanks. You know, the coach thinks that we can take them, but I'm not sure because they got a ball.
I've been watching you. Yeah, maybe you think I haven't been paying any attention, but I've been steady watching you, how you've been scuffling to get on that team. All the working out and the running every which way and all the extra practice.
Yeah, see, I'm going to be guarding this big guy named Parati. He's all city.
So don't you be taking in now. I don't want to be the one that say it, but I don't want you thinking that it's any different just because they letting you start. Now, I know it's different from when I was in high school.
Well, see, the reason I'm starting is because Dave Gold sprained his ankle. And
first Negro ever to play football for that school. And it was always hitting me in the pile-ups, my own team.
Well, I was just wondering.
But everybody keeps saying change. Well, all I can say is they don't like you any better than they ever did. You got to keep that in your mind all the time.
Yes, sir. I was wondering if you might make it to the game. See, the reason I'm asking is this is probably going to be my first and only start of the year, and Dave Gold's only going to be out for one game.
Sorry, boy, I have to make some other time.
Well, see, you and Ma only came to one game last year, and I got a chance to play a whole big 3 minutes. And Hoover Sissel's parents come to every game, and I was just wondering if there was any way in your heart...
I'm 49 years of age.
All right, forget
I
it.
am 49 years of age. And it's been 2 years now since they made me what they call a supervisory engineer at the Chadwick Company. Now, they did not give me that position.
Okay.
I won that position. I took over that position. And I can't afford to let down for a damn minute. You understand me?
Uh-huh.
I can't afford it. I'm 49 years of age. Okay. Now, was I on the welfare like them sisters next door, then I could go to a basketball anytime I wanted to.
Okay, Pop. Okay.
You can wash that glass yourself. I'm done for the night.
That's okay. I got a basketball practice pretty soon anyway.
Good luck.
Good luck? You don't wish somebody good luck when it's just a practice.
Some people you do.
Hey, Hoover!
Thought you ain't going to practice.
Oh, come on. I was just waiting for you. And you know if you miss one more practice, they're gonna cut you.
Hey, listen. I done come to think that they done already cut me. They just ain't told me yet.
Come on, you know they like both their little colored boys on the bench at all times. Just one and it don't look right.
Yeah, well, I don't need no practice for that, man.
I tell you what you do. You practice your shooting tonight, and on Friday, we'll switch off at halftime and they never know the difference. Now, come on, man.
So, you getting anywhere with that, Julie Sutton?
You asked me that same question this morning.
Well, maybe you got somewhere between this morning and that.
No such luck.
Well, you've been going with her since, what, 8th grade? That's a long time for no action.
Hey, man, I'm working on it. I don't want to rush you. Hey, something funny?
You plain scared. You scared you're gonna be messing something up, like you ain't gonna be friends no more.
Man, all I'm saying is that we got time. Julie and I got all the time in the world.
And you gonna spend it all in the 8th grade?
Man, you got to be crazy.
There's one thing I will not tolerate, which thing being messing around. As you fellas know, I'm not a hard guy to get along with. Now, there's one way to achieve success in this life, which way being the zealous pursuit of discipline. And discipline means not messing around. Now, it's all too easy to yield to lust and sloth, to bad habits, to salacious attitudes, which manifestation being unhealthy stimulation.
He's not talking about stamp collecting.
Loss of energy, loss of one's mental concentration, loss of one's keen and razor-sharp edge. All these malignant hazards.
You suppose he knows about these things?
I don't know. I was just tossing that over my head. I guess he must be an expert.
Now then, there'll be no talk of girls here. There'll be no dirty words. There'll be no dirty jokes. We're gonna put clean minds in clean bodies, or we're gonna die trying. Now let's get on our feet and get out there and work.
Ow! Oh, hi, Miss Sutton.
What the hell is this? Piano lessons? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. You no time for piano lessons.
I was just playing for Mars, Mom. I just
It's only 12:30.
suddenly
Actually.
felt like it.
Oh, shoot. You folks must think I'm crazy. And that's a mistake. Play it, girl. And let me hear this old 30 mutt ring it out. Go!
I'm gonna die a virgin. A virgin substitute guard.
You know what I ought to do, I guess? I ought to bust this glass and mess you up so bad that won't nobody want to sit beside you on the sofa again.
Ma'am?
Well, You're so some poor woman's baby, too. Sweet Jesus. Girl child ain't got a chance in this world. You ain't got a chance to enjoy nothing. Piano lesson. Die.
The last virgin in the entire world.
I love you. Someday you'll say it, won't you?
You hear them old sissels over there? All night. Playing records and hollering. Seems like your friend, that boy Hoover, ought to have more consideration.
Hoover's okay.
I cleaned it for you.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Sandra. I appreciate that.
Today the big day, huh?
Yeah.
You watch yourself now.
Right.
You play straight, but you watch them white boys under the basket. When you go up to shoot, that's when them elbows start falling in on you, so you watch yourself.
Yes, sir.
You're playing for more people than just yourself today. You remember that.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I know you'll win.
Yeah. Maybe Parati will think the game is tomorrow or something. If my luck holds out.
Morris, what's the matter?
I just tripped over Parati.
Listen to this. I used to call Julie Sutton the golden princess of the world. I do not any longer call her the golden princess of the world. Why is that? Am I too old to let myself go that much? Yeah. Is it right to get old so soon? I think that's a remarkable statement.
What is he? 12A? They all feel like that in 12A.
Come in. Well, hello, Morris. Come on in. Come on in, please. Sit down. I was right, wasn't I?
Huh?
When I told you you were a communicator, I had you spotted, didn't I?
I don't know.
You're still embarrassed. It still bothers you to be different?
I'm not different. I just like to fool around with writing.
What is it that I have to offer? Teachers always say it's not enough to live. They say we got to make some sort of a contribution. If we don't, then maybe only 27 people will show up for us at the graveyard. Like last summer for my mother. How did you happen to write this?
Well, it was hot outside, and I couldn't sleep, and I was just fooling around. You really like that thing, huh?
I like that thing so much, I don't know what to tell you about it. You just have to take my word for the way I feel.
Okay, I will.
Good. Now, I have a request. I would like to use your essay in the magazine Compass.
I don't know that, Miss Goldfarb. I didn't write the thing to be in the Compass.
No, you wrote it because you had something to say. But now you need an audience.
Look, Miss Goldfarb, I just fool around with writing. All I really want to do is play some basketball. I don't want to be known as a poet or whatever it is. I got enough trouble without that.
Is that so important, being called a poet?
Yeah, especially when you want to play basketball.
I see.
Look, I'm glad you like the thing and all.
No. Hey, I see. Really, I do. You have to put first things first. Well, thank you for showing it to me. Morris, don't look so miserable. I'm not angry. I just hope you'll keep on communicating. Fooling around.
I will.
I hope you score a lot of baskets this year.
Thank you.
Morris, take care of yourself.
Now, are you sure you know how to find your way out of the locker room, Bert, about how they all line up and they jump for the ball and like that?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
But you mean I just go on the court? I mean, just like everybody else?
You surely do, my man. And if anybody tries to run you off, you just tell them Big Alan Baker says you can be there. Now, the way to recognize a referee...
Morris, can I take a quick look at your Spanish homework? I got all of it except the last couple of pages.
Later for that, Joseph. Tell the man about karate.
The karate? He's like 8 foot tall, maybe 7, 8, 7, 9. Yeah. He's got 4 arms.
Is that the dude with the whistle? Now, I know there's a dude out there with a whistle.
No, Bert. That's a different dude altogether.
The Benton Bears, 8-4 this season, are playing here tonight without their star guard, Dave Gold. Replacing him will be Morris Bird III, number 52. The Colby Tigers have a 10-2 record and are led onto the court by their all-city forward, Frank Kurani, number 12. Foul on Bird. Kurani to the line, 1 shot. Roddy to the line. Colby 5, Benton 2. Good with a basket. Colby 5, Benton 4. Foul, Bird. That's 3 fouls on Morris Bird. Smith and Durkins coming into the game for Benton. Roddy to the line, 1 shot. Bird and Wasco checking out of the game. Roddy again. Watson intercepts for Colby. Quarter with the score, Colby 10, Benton 4.
Okay, boys, let's gather around here. Now look, we're in trouble. We've got to break up that box and 1 defense. Statch, I want you to start shooting from the outside. Maybe we can do it. Bird, you too. Are you going back in there? You got 3 fouls. 3, you get that? Okay, boys. Now, we know we're better than they are. Let's go out there and play.
Using your head, pal. Bird to the line, 1 shot. Colby 10, Benton 5. Intercepted by Bird again. And that's the end of the first half. The score, Colby Tigers 25, Benton Bears 16.
All right, boys. You got them on the run. You know it, and they know it. Now, you're quicker than they are. But you can't give them a chance to get set. If you do, they go into that box and 1, and they got the height to make it effective.
Oh, white shirt.
I didn't say that. If you want to hear that, I can't stop you, but I never once said that.
No. You're right, Brother Howard. You said it straight out. She was glad to go. And I'm just agreeing with you. If any woman was glad to leave this world.
Well, I meant the pain, the suffering.
It was Alice Bird. I bet them angels just ain't slowed her down yet. Far away from me as she can get. If I make it to heaven, she'd be down there knocking on old Satan's door so fast.
Morris, you gotta quit blaming yourself.
I'm not blaming myself. Brought that woman all the way from Somerville, Tennessee. And you know where Somerville is? Wasn't it for me, she'd be still spending her whole life in Somerville cleaning up white folks' mess.
She was cleaning up white folks' mess the last day she could move her poor body from her bed.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was just saying. And nothing I could do to get that woman to quit work. I begged her. Even after I got this job, which I now hold, supervisory engineer of the Chadwick Company, I begged her to stay home, enjoy herself.
She always felt, she used to say, if something should happen to you.
You mean if I should lose this job too? Now, that's what you mean. Little dabs of money all around the house, in sugar bowl, under the rug, behind the mirror. The woman never respected me a day of life. Not one day. Not even in Somerville, Tennessee.
We can win this game!
Bird with the basket. Colby 25, Benton 18. Out of bounds. Colby 39, Benton 37. Bird again bats the inbound pass out of bounds. A minute and a half left in the game.
White shirt.
Foul, Durkins. Stewart to the line, one shot.
If somebody called you a white shirt, huh? I mean, on their deathbed, if somebody called you a white shirt, I mean, wouldn't you think they ought to explain themselves? I mean, wouldn't you think that? Hey, hang in there, Morris. Hang in there.
Colby 40, Benton 37. Left in the game. Benton defeats Colby. Final score, Benton 41, Colby 40. Morris Bird with 19 points in the game.
Morris, we're right here. Morris?
Depends. What's in it for me?
You clown.
Who won the game?
We've been here all night. I even played gin rummy with the doctor.
Who won the game?
Bitten High did. Alan told me that shot of yours went straight in.
Do you know what's wrong with me? Please, don't do that.
I don't know exactly. It has something to do with your blood. I think the doctor said that...
The doctor said what? What did the doctor say?
I don't know. They kept looking to see if I was asleep. They went outside. Morris, what did you mean about bread crusts? You want some water or something?
Mm-mm.
We could play some cards.
You are incredible. How much you take that poor doctor for? You had all night.
You know you can't play for money in a hospital.
Then you should have asked him home for dinner. I already owe you $9,200.
You know, I was thinking that maybe we could forget about all that. You know, just start over.
Start over?
Hello, Morris.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, now, boy. You feeling any better?
Any better than what?
Well, then you what?
Yeah.
Much better?
Are you gonna tell me what's wrong with me?
Morris, I'm Dr. Brimson.
Dr. Brimson been explaining the situation to me.
Is he gonna explain the situation to me?
Yes, indeed. By the way, the basket went in and it counted.
Yeah, I know.
You wouldn't believe it to look at me these days, but once I played a little basketball myself at Glenville.
Yeah, look here, Doc. I'm sure we have a lot of things we can talk about, right?
How's that?
Well, you seem like a pretty nice guy, and I'm not a bad guy myself. Probably have a lot of things in common. Except you're not telling me.
Daddy?
Morris, please open your eyes. I'm sorry. You've been in a run-down condition for a long time. Have you been aware of it? Have you been feeling shortness of breath?
A little.
You've been having some rectal bleeding. When did it begin?
Yesterday morning.
Have you been getting spontaneous nosebleeds?
No, I haven't.
Have your gums been bleeding when you brush your teeth?
No.
We took a routine blood count yesterday. We checked your blood and your marrow. Your blood isn't what it should be. There are too many white blood cells and not enough red.
Doctor, we had a test on this in school last year, in bio.
Morris, I think I have the measure of you. You know you have leukemia, don't you? Morris, doctors have all sorts of arguments about this sort of thing. Some say, yes, tell the patient, and others say, no. Why inflict all that pain? Well, I say neither. I say a doctor should take each patient as an individual. Transfusions help. And in any case, there's no pain involved. None.
Could we please get her out of here? Just get her out of here. I know why he's smiling.
thinks he's gonna outlive me. Well, I'm 17 years old. I ain't gonna die.
Store yesterday. Your teacher, Miss Goldfarb, well, she came in and she had 2 packages that I was wrapping for her. Well, we got very involved talking about how you were feeling and everything, and I accidentally wrapped both of her packages together instead of separately. And Miss French saw the whole thing, and she raced across the room to reprimand me, but somebody had spilled some jelly beans on the floor, and she tripped and fell. And, well, it was kind of funny. Miss Goldfarb told me about your writing. She's really impressed.
You should have let me do that. These big old clodhoppers of mine. If I stand by the fire, they'll stay out.
Who started this thing about you having big feet? Your mother?
No. Some kids in junior high school, they used to call me gunboats. I got used to it. I don't mind it. I just don't like to talk about it. Come on, let's go.
Morris, they're letting you go home.
Come on, boy, let's get on the covers. You don't want to be catching cold here. Julie Sutton called a little while ago. She wanted to come over tonight.
Did you tell her it's okay?
Yeah.
Suppose I don't want to see her.
I didn't think that was quite likely somehow.
That's just great. I mean, that's just great the way you tell her okay.
Why don't you know it? I can call her and tell her no, if that's what you want. I can just call her.
Does she know what the doctor said?
She know.
Does she believe it? Do you believe it?
Get her! Come here, get that boy. Come on. I bet you can't get him. Come on, I bet you. Oh, man. Oh, get it. Okay.
you, do you hear? There ain't nothing out there, let me tell you. This is where it's at, you guys and dogs. Which reminds me, I got a letter from a dog. She writes she's been 2 times by her guy. And what?
Close the door.
Well, are you feeling any better?
Yeah, look, about the other night, I don't know, I just couldn't concentrate.
It's all right.
You believe it, don't you?
Whatever you want. Whatever you want me to believe. Morris. Morris, what is it? Morris, please. Morris.
Julie, get out! Get out! You think I'm gonna die? Get out of here! Go on home! Get out of here!
No!
I said yes.
No! I don't care what the doctor said.
Doctor's wrong. I'll show you how wrong he is. Then, boy, come fooling around in my bedroom when I got my strength back. I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna outlive the whole world.
Supposed to take 2 at 9 and 2 at 3.
Suppose I decide to take 1 at 10 and 1 at 4. What am I gonna get? Mongolian jungle rat?
Morris, the doctor said you have to take 2 at 9 and 2 at 3.
I'll take these pills when I feel like it. Maybe.
Man, and when that ball went in that basket, I jumped off that bench like 6 feet straight up, you know? And in the meantime... So the hospital tell you what was wrong?
Yeah. Doctor says I just gotta take it easy for a while.
Yep. Yeah, well, you better take it easy, because when you get back to school, you're gonna have to beat them girls off with a ball bat. You're gonna have to hire bodyguards.
Sandra told your sister about it, huh?
About what?
Hey, it's okay. It's not like I don't know about it. It's okay.
Oh, man.
I guess the coach is right about those old malignant hazards.
Now, that ain't the way you get it, is it?
Nah, you don't get it for a reason. It just comes.
Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
Morris'
Merry
sister!
So this is what you've been waiting around for.
Yeah, but we got our timing a little screwed up here.
Well, this crazy Wasco, I went to pick him up, and he was in the bathtub.
Christmas is indeed a time of miracles.
You should have seen the look on Bold the Gold's face when that ball went in. I thought for sure he was going to run out onto the court and beat you to death with his crutch.
Yeah, I bet he was suffering, all right.
He's gonna have to fight for his job now. Coach wants to start platooning you two.
What are you talking about? Parati got 28 points against me.
Hey, but we won.
Hey, when you come back, man, you got 19 points. Now, you know I won't get 19 points all season.
That's right.
Hey, man, I couldn't stop Parati, and we almost lost the game because I...
Don't knock yourself. You know you done good. And I'll tell you something else. What you done has helped us. You played the greatest game I ever seen, and man, he was sick.
An example for us all. Big deal.
What? Morris, the mail is here.
Yeah, and this is just from the coach. Wait till ours gets here.
Let me see that. Deck the halls with boughs of bird brains.
La, 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 la. Hey, come on, let's let the man read his fan mail.
Yeah, some moments are just private.
Right. Hey, well, listen, you take it easy, okay, Bird?
Merry Christmas. Hey, hang in there, you old star, you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Merry Christmas.
Hey, you take care of yourself. We're gonna need you when you get back.
Yeah, thanks, right. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
See you later on, Laura.
This escalator goes down, buddy, and everything on it goes down.
Yes, but Mars Bird the third only goes up.
Why the hell did you do it?
Well, I've always done it. And I wanted Julie to see, and I wanted everybody else to see, you know, that I was still in good shape.
I see.
I almost made it. Doc, I believe you now.
Yes, I suppose you do. Well, you have to keep taking those pills.
I have been. Doc, do you know how scared I am?
How could I?
I keep wanting to scream. And don't worry, I'll take the pills when I'm supposed to. Because if they mean 5 minutes more, I want the 5 minutes more.
Look, Sandra, I don't mean for you to cry.
Morris, Dr. Brimson, he told us about the escalators. He said you was really something.
I was something, all right.
Everybody, I called 3 times. Well, how do you feel?
Better?
You didn't make it any worse.
No.
You fool. Morris, last night, what you said about me coming to you, to your room, Morris, I love you. And I want whatever you want. Well, I could go to Western Union and send you a night letter.
Tomorrow night's Christmas Eve. Is your mother going out? I'll be over about 8. I want to know about everything. You understand that?
Oh, turn on the lights.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. It's a Christmas tree and a half there, little girl. What'd you pay for it?
Well, he wanted $2, but I talked him into giving it to me for $1.50. You know, this is the best Christmas tree we ever...
Just
You feel tired?
I feel fine. Hey, turn around and look at me. It's the big deal. All of a sudden, nobody looks at me anymore around here. You know, you're really very pretty.
Oh, Morris!
Oh. I just wanted to say so long.
Oh, yeah. I thought you'd be gone by now.
Oh, yeah, well. You know, I got to thinking, you didn't hardly get much Christmas shopping done yesterday.
No, but I'll get another shot at it.
Yeah. Well, say, if you felt like meeting me down at the office and we could have lunch together, well, you could do that and then get your shopping done.
Yeah. I'd like that. I'd like to do that.
12:30, 1:45? Oh, yeah. Take a taxi, cause I'm gonna give you the money.
That's enough.
You sure now?
Sure.
Because if you want some more, I can give it to you.
Right.
Yeah, well, because you got to get that Christmas stuff done. You can't go disappointing the girls now, so you got to get to it. Will you just once tell me, TC, how come I got to come hold your hand every job you do? Ain't you got enough sense to know how to track down no damn short circuit yet?
It ain't no short, Mr. Bird. I've been over the whole thing myself, and ain't nothing wrong with the wiring.
We're just gonna have to call the company and have them send a man out.
Hell, we are, brother. You get yourselves out there, you wake up Alice, and you find out what's messing up that blower. Mr. Ferguson didn't make me no supervisor engineer to go call no damn company and something go wrong.
We ain't no supervisor engineer, Mr. Bird. And we've done all we know to do.
Yeah, we're just a couple of janitors, Mr. Bird.
Come on.
Oh, the delivery entrance is right down the hall, you know, as you came in.
No, these are mine. I'm here to see Mr. Morris Bird.
Oh, yes. You're his son?
Yeah.
Oh, how nice. Morris Bird the third? Oh, imagine. I tell you what, Morris, why don't you just go right along this desk to your dad's office? You just go right around this desk, and it's the last door on your left.
Thank you.
Sure.
Look, tell him I'm expecting Fraser McNeil in a few minutes. And if he ever means to talk business, now is the time. Got it? Morris, my old friend, how good to see you. You actually going out for lunch? Developing executive vices at last.
Well, I thought I might do that today, Mr. Ferguson. My boy Morris came downtown to have lunch with his old man. Morris, this is Mr. Ferguson.
Oh, hi, Mr. Ferguson.
Morris? Morris Bird III, yes? Morris Bird III, are you aware that your father eats lunch in his office every single day? Rather than leave us on our own here for a minute? He thinks we'll all lock ourselves in the jar the minute his back's turned. He may be right.
The boy won a basketball game the other day. You might have saw it in the paper.
Can't say I did, no?
The Kobe game? 3 or 4 seconds left, and he sings one from 30 feet out.
Hey, no kidding.
He wasn't feeling all that too well at the time, neither.
My brother goes to Colby High School, and he's been talking all week about this boy who beat them all single-handedly last Friday and then fainted or something. Was that you?
Yes.
Morris, you old sphinx, you. Got yourself a star in the family, don't say a word. Budding Harlem Globetrotter here. How many did you score, Morris?
19.
19! Boy, you're going to be another Sweetwater Clifton. You get it from you, Morris? Old man pass on a few of the old tricks there?
Well, I might have worked with him a little bit, Mr. Ferguson. Showed him a thing or two here and there.
The old black magic, huh? Oh, Bill, Fred. Gentlemen, come on over here, man. I want you to take a good look at some of the local talent we're raising out here. This is Mr. Morris Bird III, the Chadwick Company's own Goose Tatum. His father, Mr. Morris Bird II, is our supervisory engineer. Mr. McNeil, Mr. Fraser. And his mother, Alice, she used to work for my wife and me. Fantastic woman. She just died. When was that? Last summer, I guess. Your mother was a fine woman, Morris. Really. Fine woman. We thought of her almost like a member of the family. You know, she really got old Morris number 2 his job here. She bullied my wife bullied me, until just to keep a little peace in the family, well, anyway, she was one fine woman, your mother. They don't make them like that anymore. Well, you keep up the good work, Morris. All right, gentlemen.
Excuse me.
Sure, sugar. But first, I want you to do me one little favor.
I want to go upstairs.
Of course you do.
I mean it now.
Not until you help me find Arthur. I love Arthur, and he's just a little pussycat, and he's lost in the basement, and I bet he's very scared.
And you want me to help you?
Oh, would you? You're the boy who comes to see Julie Sutton. I've seen you come strutting up the walk. You're full of beans, ain't you? The world is glorious, isn't it?
Look, lady, I don't have much time.
You may have to do some climbing.
Merry Christmas. The cat's name is Arthur. Anyway, he's up on this big old 8-foot wall in the basement, you know? And she want me to climb up there and get him without any rope. You know? Want me to get up without any rope and get him because she's worried that something's going to happen to her Arthur.
Well, you know, I climbed up in an air shaft once to go and get him for.
Yeah? Did he bite you?
No.
And look what happens to me. I'm trying to be Mr. Good Guy, you know, Mr. Concern. And whammo!
Oh, well, she does that to everybody. The meanest people you could think of go out of their way to help her find that poor little old cat. Don't ask me why. Morris, you gotta be a little more careful than this, honey. Wait a minute. Hold still. Did you take your pills tonight?
Yeah. Boy, I bet I really look great, huh?
You look fine. You know, Mama won't be home until who knows when.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. She says her best. She knows about it.
Did you tell her?
No. I don't know who told her.
Boy, everybody knows about it. Suppose it doesn't matter much now.
I love you. You think my dress is pretty? I bought it today. At the store. I get a discount because I work there. Let's go to my room.
Wait a minute, I got something to say.
No.
Yeah, look. It doesn't matter what you think. You understand that? I mean, maybe you really want to, or maybe you just feel sorry for me. But I don't care what you feel. You understand? I just gotta know about it. I gotta know about it.
Yes. Yes, love. Of course you gotta know. Of course you gotta know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. I just couldn't. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
You know, I used to sit in school thinking about well, just thinking about being with you, and now I'll never know.
Darling, sweetheart, it doesn't matter. It happens sometimes. I read about it. Well, sometimes people get nervous on the first time.
It's because I'm dying.
No.
I'm dying now.
No. No, Morris, please, now, don't die. Don't die here, Morris, please. Oh, my God, please don't die here. If my mother comes in and she finds you, Morris. Morris, just go away, please, Morris. Oh, my God, please, just don't die here, Morris. Go away, please. Oh.
Julie, come here. Julie, come here.
I'm sorry, Morris.
I'm sorry, too.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Morris, I didn't mean what I said. I just couldn't help it.
I know it. It just kind of takes you like that.
Morris, I love you. Oh, you got to know how much I love you. I'm with you. You believe me, don't you? You better believe me, else I'll come after you with these old fierce clodhoppers of mine and I'll just stomp you into the ground.
Don't you ever say that again. Ever in your whole life. You understand that?
Yes.
Good. Julie, I love you.
Morris.
I mean it.
Oh, Morris. Oh, Morris. All my life. All my life.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad y'all like the gifts. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well. Thank you. What made you decide to get me this?
It's part of the surprise. And that's the other part. Go on, answer it. Dad and I will be in the kitchen. I've made some coffee.
Merry Christmas. May I come in?
Oh, yeah. Sure, Mrs. Goldfarb. Come on in. Merry Christmas. So I guess you're the rest of my Christmas present, huh?
I suppose I am, in a way. Your sister called and asked me to recommend a book for you, and then I simply wanted to stop by and see you. How are you feeling?
Pretty good, considering the fact that I'm dying and all. Sandra told you about it, huh?
I thought maybe I could help.
Would you like to go for a walk?
Yes, that would be nice.
Well, come on. You know, I was with this girl last night, and, well, she knows about me and everything. And, she says she loves me, so she was willing to let me,
Go on.
Well, last night we had it all arranged and everything, and nothing happened. I couldn't do anything.
Couldn't or wouldn't?
Well, I don't know. The way I look at the situation, it's because of this thing in my blood that's sick, that leukemia. You know, it's the first time I said that word out loud.
Does leukemia have that sort of effect?
I don't think so.
But you think it prevented you?
Yeah.
I think you're wrong.
Why?
It sounds to me like you wanted to punish her for staying alive, but you wouldn't. That's all.
I don't know what you mean.
Look, I talk too much. I can hardly bear to look at your face, and I don't have any comfort for you or any answers. In a minute, I'm probably going to burst into tears and run away. This much I can tell you. Morris Byrd III has nothing to be ashamed of.
You don't know that for sure.
Yes, I do, young man. I know this. I know that it was your choice what happened last night. You would not punish that girl, and you will not be cruel. And you could have been, believe me.
I want to believe you.
It's 10 points off your grade if you don't.
Would you like to come in and have some coffee or something?
No.
Well, I'm glad you came over.
So am I.
Hey, let me do that for you.
Hey, you pretty slick at that.
Yeah, Ma taught me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, when I was a kid, boys used to shine every pair of shoes in the house. I mean, every pair. Even the galoshes. I loved it.
Yeah, I remember. I used to have a box when I was a kid. Well, we all did. All the little black kids in Raleigh, it seemed like. They made no money at it. I used to quit every time I got enough to go to the show. One I made that much bad as I was.
It's not hard. There's a trick to it. Alcohol.
I never wanted to be good at it. While we're talking here, I'm sorry that I never came to see you play basketball. I thought a lot about that.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't mind. I know it's tough for you getting off on Friday afternoons.
I never take off. Hate to stay home weekends, giving them people down there a chance to see how good they can get along without me. One of these days, it'll come to them. I know it. If your mama could see this shirt right now. So, they ain't ever got this much stuff on me in 20 years. Now, Sandra does real well, but she ain't yet got the knack that your mama had. You know, every job of work I had, the woman would clean up after me like she was getting paid for it. Well, I try to be a little more careful now.
White shirt. Yeah, when Ma was in the hospital, she always told you to wear a clean white shirt to work. Just like always.
No, son, she was just calling me by my name. Yeah, that old Ferguson was saying about your mama. May didn't give me this job. I didn't know. No more than you did about it, I swear. But you don't really surprise me. No, you don't really surprise me.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it's a good job, and you can see they like you by the way they talk.
Oh, boy, I'm the damn janitor in that place. They don't like no janitor. Supervisor engineer? Good old colored janitor, except for the tie and the office and colored men and overalls working for him in a white shirt. You know something, son? I would most like to kill and steal for that white shirt. But it took your mama too long of a time to get me into that white shirt.
You don't have to talk like that.
No, you see, the thing is, if you want a thing that bad, you about got to be it to keep it. I mean, a white shirt just isn't that much company somehow or another.
It's all right. I mean, it doesn't matter. Don't talk, huh, Pa?
It do matter. And you do mind. I can tell you mind it. Like them old sisters over next door. No. There ain't nothing the matter with that boy Hoover, except that my shirt didn't like him. Yeah. My damn white shirt. Don't! What? It's all right. Sonda will fix it. Sonda will sew the button back on, and Sonda will wash the dishes, and Sonda will take the bottles back to the store. Sonda knows how to take care of a white shirt.
Don't talk.
I just want you to know who I am, boy. You got to know who I am.
It's all right. I don't care who you are.
I bet every boy you know got something better to come home to. Even that old Cecil boy. I just wish you, please not to hate me.
I don't hate you, Pop. I don't hate you. Pop, why do I have to go now?
That's all right. That's all right. I am your father. I'll take care of you. Yeah. Julie.
I guess so.
I'll go let her in. Julie. Well, now.
Hello, Mr. Bird.
I'm here. The great one is still here.